So let's go. Look at this. We have our project here that is already mostly with the standard materials. I've already taken the liberty of preparing the file for you, but I left some here in Corona Render for us to do the process together. So let's go. I'm going to press the M key on my keyboard that will open the materials, and I'm going to get, for example, the ceiling material. Obviously, the name here is any name, but we can change it, and it's ideal for example, white wall. Let's write this. Great. So if you notice, it's a standard type material. Okay, I imagine it's been a long time you haven't used this standard type material. Maybe you use Corona overlay type material, where basically we're going to change the color here inside the Unreal Engine, and for some materials we're just going to add the diffuse, which is just to mark the texture, to help us map the channel, map this texture. Okay, look, so the wall is a material of the standard type, where its diffusing is white. We can put red, let's see, blue, it's okay. So let's leave it blank, all right? So this wall is already good. Right button, hide selection. Same thing, let's see what material is here on the wall. Let's select the material, standard 2, white wall. The same material that I applied to that wall, I applied to this one. This is smart because when I change the material, it will actually change from all the other materials that use the same material. And right button, hide selection. Let's select, for example, the material from the wood. Yeah, great. Standard type material. Let's call it wood. Diffuse here is white, but the diffuse is inactive because we have a map here. Click here, maps, diffuse color. Look, we have a JPEG, which is this wood texture. Okay, so it's a little wood texture. Great. Material also of the standard type. Let's hide the selection here. All these wooden ones have already been applied to the standard type material. Yeah, cool. Look at this. This one, there is no material. See, we can apply the material of the wall, which is the material here, white wall. Wait, I'll talk about it soon. Let's get the material that doesn't have multiple materials. This one has it. Let me see this wall here. This wall has it. Let me see this wall here. There's also, let me see the floor. White wall. Okay. The same material was applied from the wall to the floor. Okay, no problem. So let's take this material that is the white material and apply it here on this wall. Great. Now it's a wall that has a white material of the standard type. We can hide that one wood there. We have already seen that it is standard, so we can hide it. The most important thing is that you transform all the materials in your scene to standard. Okay, let's look here, wood, standard, this one, wood, standard 2, it's there, it's the same material, same wall. Cool. Let's see the floor. Let's check the floor. Look how many materials we applied, how many objects we applied the same material. Basically only 2 materials so far. I will reset this here, click here and reset the material editor. Basically we have 2 materials, the wood there and the white wall. This one here, we have 2 materials. We're gonna talk about that, don't worry. We're going to select another material here. Can we talk about this green one? Let's see if there's any material applied. No, it doesn't. It pulled the material from the frame. So let's select this green one. As we know, it's the gutter of the house. Let's create a material for it. Let's see. Let's call it a gutter. Okay. Can we paint it gray? Yeah, for it to be different from the white color so we don't get confused. Okay, let's paint it gray. Let's see. Gray. Okay, cool. If, for example, you have your V-Ray renderer to transform it into standard, for example, I'm going to select the piano that is of the Corona type. So if you have a Corona or a V-Ray type renderer, how do you transform the Corona or V-Ray type material into standard material? In this case here, it is a mode submaterial. There are several materials inside one. Let's do something interesting. Let's click on material. Here you will change from Corona material to standard. Okay, great. It turns into the standard material. You can see that it changed the color here. Okay, now it's gray, but you have to be careful because maybe when you change the material, it loses some texture that it shouldn't, but we'll talk about it together. Okay, don't worry about it. Great. So we transformed the material of the standard type. Let's see what else we have here of the material of the standard type, material of the Corona type, and how we can transform this. Let's take that armchair because I think it is a good object for us to learn how to transform the materials. Armchair, here, we're going to suck the material from it. Let's see what material is applied. Look, this is a V-Ray type material, you see? So this scene is completely wrong. We have materials here of type V and materials of type Corona, which are two different renderers, and here it's to show you that either you use Corona or you use V-Ray. So if you're going to use V-Ray, you're going to transform this material into standard. But let's pay attention to this here. Look, we have some maps here applied to this material. Let's see what we have inside diffuse. I click here. In diffuse, we have a composite of materials. Okay, let's go back here. Let's see what we have inside reflect. We only have one texture here. Let's see what this texture is like. It's a leather. Let's see what we have inside glossiness. The leather is a little darker. We probably have something inside bump. That's it. And we have it in black and white scale. I think it spoiled the texture here for some reason. The leather as well. That is to give the relief. So we have a lot of maps inside this material. If we simply make it standard, we will lose the materials, the textures applied. We will lose the maps. So you have two options. Lose the maps and then look for them, or copy the map and apply it here. For when it goes to Unreal, it already comes with this map applied. Let's do it together. We're going to select the leather material here, and we will, for example, this one, as it has a composite. There are several materials inside, and Unreal doesn't understand this type of materials, like Fresnel, Mix, composite. It doesn't understand these materials. And the native maps. On Max, this only understands the standard material and textures like diffuse, bump, roughness, okay? So we need to take it to Unreal with us little texture as possible. Basically just the diffuse texture and at most the normal texture. Because the roughness here inside the 3ds Max is different from the roughness of Unreal. The specular here inside 3ds Max is different from the Unreal specular. Sometimes it's the same slot, but the way to create material is different. Let's do it this way. Let's get 1 or 2 textures at most just to mark the color of this object. And the main texture, we will develop the material there in Unreal. Let's do it. Let's just take, for example, the texture of the reflection, which is to mark. Look, I'm going to copy it. We copied it. And now I'm going to transform from V-Ray to standard. Look, we lost the texture. We lost everything, but I copied the texture. I'm going to paste it here. I pasted it in diffuse. Now I can replace it with black leather, which is the leather that was there. This one. Let's see the texture. Cool, it's here. You're seeing the texture, it's here. However, now there's a standard material where the diffuse is just a little texture. And on the map, the bump, we don't need to apply it here because we'll apply it inside Unreal, okay? Roughness, glossiness, specular, we don't need to apply it here because we'll apply it in Unreal. Let's basically just leave the color diffused to mark the color of the object. Cool. Let's see now the wood material. In the wood material, we have a composition of 3 materials. Look, we probably have a material for this one, for this one, for this one. Okay, let's see what they are. V-Ray type materials. Let's see what we have inside diffuse. We have this texture here. It's a very horizontal texture. Let's copy it. Let's see what we have inside the roughness, glossiness, okay. And in the bump, for example, probably the same texture. So let's transform this material here into standard and apply the wood color to the diffuse. Great. We're back to wood here. It's already been mapped. Now let's go back to the other material. Oh, it is just a color. You see, we can copy the color, click on V-Ray and turn it into standard. It turned gray. Let's paste it here. We're back to color. Perfect. We're basically keeping the main characteristic of the material. There at Unreal, we'll refine it, create variations, glossiness, and all that, okay? And this one is probably this line here. Let's go in, probably this color. Let's copy and transform it into a standard and paste it here. We've just pasted, excellent. Click and drag it, cool. All the materials are the standard type. So these 3 here in the wood, they are soft. The leather also soft. It is in standard. Let's type here leather. Okay. Let's this one. So here is the same material. Let's see the armchair leg. Let's see it here. It's a polygon plastic. Let's see if there's any texture applied here. It's a V-Ray specific load. Let's see if we have something in glossiness or another V-Ray specific load. That's all. It's probably just a black plastic here. Let's change the color. That's right. It's black plastic. So let's turn it into standard. Great. Then all the black plastic, now it's white. Okay. Let's call it plastic black. Okay, let's paint it black here, a little darker, a little more darker, so we can identify there. Select the material, there's something else here. Let's see where this is. Let's copy it here. Standard. Let's put it in red, yeah, to see if we can identify it. Look, it's right here. It's the chrome. Okay, let's leave it white. Cool. As these materials are all associated with this object there in Unreal, we will also know. Don't worry about that now. Just worry about this project here and your project there in transforming the Corona or V-Ray materials to standard, okay? You could say to me, oh, Dennis, I have an ARC model here that has 10 different materials. So theoretically, you would have to transform the 10 materials into standard. You could tell me that this would be unfeasible. Well, you could reduce the amount of material from 10 to 5, you know. This is also an optimization process. Okay, great. I think the one at the bottom could be a little black rubber. Let's isolate this object to work only on it. Let's see if it's grouped. It's grouped. Can we open the group this time? We don't want to ungroup. We just want to open the group because then we can close the group and this object goes back to being a union of several objects. So let's open it. Let's see if we have more groups to open. Let me see. We don't have more. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Let's open the group. Let's see if it has something. No. Okay, let's convert to polygon. Right button, convert to polygon. So we can select here either as a polygon or as edit mesh, okay? Select the feed so we can put a little black rubber, a little different. I'll create a copy here. Plastic black, copy, and I'll put plastic black 02, okay? I'll make it a little darker so we can see the difference and apply it. We applied it. Look, here we can see the difference. The rubber and another one that will be a black plastic. Let's do the same thing here. Right button, convert to polygon. Select where we want to apply the color of the rubber. This plastic black 02. Let's apply it there. So we have the same material because if I adjust one, I also adjust the other, right? Cool, excellent. Okay, so this one is okay. This one we already worked on, and the leather too. So we can attach one object to the other. Let's close all of this and let's ungroup them because now we can attach them. Let's ungroup them again because this one is going to be an element and this one is going to be another one. On Unreal, we also have the option to ungroup the object, but in my point of view, to do that inside Unreal is not very efficient. So it's better if we attach the objects. This way we can transform all the objects in one. We will understand the reason of these things soon, okay? So let's ungroup this and group and attach the objects, okay? Look, so let's convert to polygon, this one as well, and let's attach them. Okay, Max is telling me that I have materials associated already. If I want to create entity, yeah, cool. So it created two materials inside one. Okay, one sub material. Let's attach it. This one right here, same thing. It created a sub material. Let's attach the leg. That's it. Let's select the material and see how many materials was created. We have here basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 materials. The last one, plastic bag, is this fit here. This one that is this here. This one that is this. this one this one this, and this one that is the ladder. Cool. A lot of materials, and we can identify or change the IDs. Okay, let's do the same thing on this armchair. Okay, let's select and convert. Okay, great, we converted all of them. Attach, let's attach. Okay, same thing, perfect. We attach it, and we have something else here. Let's check it out. Oh, it's a plastic. Let me see what is applied to it. It is already standard. Okay, let's attach it. Okay, great, let's suck it. Perfect. We have here 7. It makes sense to have more because we have this white here, this little white here. On Unreal, it's gonna be a chrome. We have here this one, this chrome one, this black, that is this one that is the other, and the last one, the leather. Okay, perfect. This object is done. That's ready. Yeah, it was transformed from V-Ray to standard. All the materials now are the standard type. Let's unhide all and show all the scene. Look the position of this armchair. It's right here. I know that we have another armchair here that wasn't converted from V-Ray to standard. So we can just delete it. Look at this. Can delete it, and we can replace for this one. Let's put it here. Let me see. Select this with Shift. I create a copy. You see this, and I replace it here. Now we rotate the position that we want. I'm gonna leave it like this because Unreal we're gonna change it. Okay, great. The 2 armchairs now are the standard type. Okay, cool. That's great. Let's now think about another object. See if the couch is already in standard. Okay, that is already in standard. That's cool, perfect. This one I know that is in standard as well. I already left it in standard. The same theory, we're doing the same thing. Okay, that's great. The ID is here. Great. Let's talk now about this chair here. Okay, this little chair here. Let's see the type of material that is associated with this, and if it is not standard, we're going to transform it into standard. Let's see here. Click right here, and let's reset the material editors. Let's take it. We have the V-Ray type of materials. Is it grouped? No, it's not, but it is already attached. So basically we just have 2 materials here, one for the leg and one for the seat. That's great. So let's transform from V-Ray to standard. This must be the chair leg. That's it. So let's transform it from V-Ray to standard. Let me leave it black, or we can use the same plastic that we created. Yeah, so we can call it plastic, and after on Unreal we can replace it. And this other material here. All right, great. We have a composite here. Let's see which map is applied. Okay, let's see this. Okay, great. Let's use this material to mark the position. Okay, let's copy this, transform into standard, and paste. Oh, it pasted the wood texture. So let's get back here and take, let me see if there is some other texture that we can take. Okay, now we can get the texture there. So let's take copy here, that's it, and transform into standard. Okay, look at this, yeah, and paste here. Great, we pasted. Let's now take the correct material that is doing the evaluation on the diffuse material. But as in Unreal, the ways to create the loads are different. So we only use in the diffuse to mark the texture, okay? There we're going to work on the material. That's great. So also the chair is ready. Let's suck it, standard. Okay, great. Let's show the scene now. This ceiling is bothering, so let's hide this. We've learned how to do it. Okay, that's great. Now it's easier. Look, as it had the same materials applied to the other chairs. When we changed this one, the other ones were changed as well. So it doesn't take too long, the process. We're going to do a lot of things automatically. Cool. So these chairs are ready. Yeah. Next object that we can change the texture, for example, the lamps here, the spots. Let's select the material that is applied to it. V-Ray, standard, and V-Ray. Look at this. Let's see what we have and how we can change it. The most efficient form. Let's go here. Let's click right here. Let's see what we have here. Let's open the group. Here we have a lot of objects. Okay, we have this object here. Let's suck it again. Okay, we have the frame, the plastic, the one that is inside, and the glass bulb. So let's transform it to standard. Let's take the frame here, put it in white, V-Ray to standard. Cool. Let's color it white. Great. So this is the frame. The next one is probably the part behind. Let's color it white. So let's transform it into standard. And now we can color it white. It's going to be hidden. We're not gonna even see this, but it's okay. This one is already in standard. Okay, that is this texture here inside, and we have probably the glass here. Standard. Oh, it's inside. It is the bulb that we're going to put the emissive type material. It is already in standard, so let's color it in yellow so that we will know that this is the material that we can put a light. Okay, as it's the same material applied to all the lamps, so it has changed from all of them. Meanwhile, let's leave it grouped. Okay, cool. Let's see. So the lamps, we already did it here. This one, as we are talking about lamps, let's see this one, which material is applied. It is in standard already, so don't worry about it. Let's see what else we have about lamps. I think I have this, but I think it's in standard. Yeah, it is in standard. Okay, so the lamps are already okay, so we can close the layers. Okay, cool. Look, the lamps are ready. The main series, we already transformed it. Okay, Let's see what else would transform it to standard. This here already transform it. Let's see the floor so that we can close this layer here. Okay. Press M to open the material. Here the floor is in standard. Let me see. We have here this and this. So let's create for the green one, that is the grass. Let's paint it green. We don't need texture now yet. We will talk about texture soon. Don't worry about it. Next class we will talk about it. Okay. Let me see. Let's apply this. Yeah, it's green. About the swimming pool, let's copy it here. Clicking and dragging. Let's change it to swimming pool. Blue. Let's leave it blue. Okay, great. Let's see what else we have about floors. We have these floors here, the sidewalk. Let's see what material is applied here. It is already standard. Let's see this one. It is already standard. Cool. That's it looks like all of these materials of the floor, they are already standard. Oh, we have the water of the swimming pool. Look, we have the cotton type material. Let's transform it into standard. Let's leave it a little bit blue so that we can know that that is the water. The transparency and other things, we're gonna make it unreal. Okay. Great. Let me see what it is. Oh, this is the swimming pool that we adjusted. The street that we already adjusted. The little wood that we already adjusted. And the floor, the main floor that we already adjusted. So the floor of the house is already finished. Let's see what else we can change. Now we can talk about the frames that are the same elements of all the objects. So let's go materials. Let's suck and see what it has. Look at this. We have materials of V-Ray type. Basically, we have several different materials. We have the glass. Let's see how it is. This glass here. Let's suck it here. A lot of materials here. Let's take it off the black so that we can see where they are applied, the things. We have here the material for the rubber, the material for the frame, and the material for the frame. Let's put the rubber in red so that we can identify. Okay. We're already identifying things here. What else we have here in materials? This one's probably the glass. Let me see. The same material. Here is the glass, and let's see what it is. Is on the floor. Okay. Okay. All right. We have a material. Okay, I got it. We have different materials here, but it can be the same material. Okay. Okay. So let's do something here. Let's apply the same material for the same type of thing. I think it's more smart. Okay. So to get more free time, let's create a black material here. Okay, that is the one that we're going to apply on the frame right here. Okay, let's take this frame, apply the black, and suck it. So okay, let's apply this, and on this as well. Let's see if that's right. Yeah, that's cool, interesting. Yeah, that's it. black. We can hide it. Let's see. We can hide it as well. This one, and this one, this one as well. Okay, let's hide it. Let me see. Just the glass, there is no frame. Let's see this. Yeah, there is a frame here. Hide it. This one, it has frame, so black. Yeah. This one as well. Yeah. So black, hide. This one as well, put in black, hide. This one is black and hide. This the rubber. It's really huge. This rubber. We can make it smaller. Let's do it right now. Right here. So like this. And let's see. Yeah. That's it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we can do this. This one as well. Let me see. Yeah. Let's make it smaller. Great. This one as well. And this one as well. Yeah, great. Let's see. What is this? Is there a frame? Yeah, there is. So black and hide it. Yeah. Cool. Nice. So the frames, I think, there is this one. Okay, again. Great. Now, let's paint these other ones here, these frames here. Okay. How can we paint most of them at the same time? We can select all of them. All right. They are the same elements. And look at this. We're selecting all of them. This one as well. This one as well. These, all of these. Let me see. Yeah. I'm just showing you how to do it. But I'll probably leave this file like, finished. All right. So you won't have to do all of it. But obviously it's really interesting if you do it so that you can learn it. But okay, after you understand, you don't need to do all of it. Okay. I'm gonna let it finish for you. And the final of this module, you will get it all finished. Just you can verify this if everything's okay. But for now, we're going to do it together. But you don't really need to do it if you don't have enough time, If you have a lot of tasks to do, don't worry about it, okay? Look at this. So now I'm going to put an edit mesh that is different from the edit poly. Here we can select the objects. I'm going to convert all of them to poly first, then add edit mesh. This way we can do a lot of things, apply a lot of different materials at the same time. So look, we're going to do something a little bit scary. We're going to paint everything in a color. You can use the pink. That is the hardest to see. After we can add the other colors, okay? Look, so we're going to paint it in pink. Let's create the rubber here. Let's paint it in pink so that we can identify this. Okay, great. Now let's select the other elements. Look, I'm going to paint all of it in a glass color. Let's select all of it right here, right there. This one, that one as well. Yeah, let's select everything here. Let's go. Okay. If this is taking too long and hard, because this project wasn't thought in Unreal, because we're adapting this to Unreal. Okay. So it's taking too long time and it is hard to change the materials to Unreal. But after when you do the project, you will be doing thinking in Unreal. The way you will save materials, you will transform into standard. That will be easier. Okay. And now what else? Oh, here the edge. Okay, that is the black color. Let's do the same thing. Select everything. That will require a little more work. Let's see, but it's okay. Yeah, let's do it black. I think something went wrong, but it's okay. We can select this black again. Yeah, great. This is ready. This is finished. Let's hide selection. Let's see what's wrong. Yeah, let's hide this. Oh, hold on. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so let's go one by one. It's better. I'm kind of lost, but it's okay. Right button, hide. Let's paint it in pink. This is the hardest part. Let's convert everything to polygon. Okay. Look. So the pink is the hardest part, the glass, and the black. Okay, great. Hide selection, pink, that is the rubber, that is the hardest, blue, black. Okay, cool. Hide selection, okay, pink, blue. Okay, let's see, black and black, hide. Okay, same thing there. Pink. Let me see. Black and blue, hide, pink, blue, black and black, hide. Let's see, pink, blue, black and black, and hide it. Okay. All right. Let's go. Pink, blue, black and black. Okay. I'm going to accelerate the video so that it's not going to take too long. Just watch it and I'll get back soon. Okay, I'm back. I think we finished the frames. Let's unhide all. Select all the frames, and I think all of them were made. We have the doors here, but I don't think they are glass doors. We'll verify this soon. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I think they are. Yeah. Okay. We can consider them as glass doors. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. The materials applied on it. We have this V-Ray type material. Probably this is the glass. Let's paint it in blue. Or even better, let's apply the same material that we applied for the others. Okay. Let's use the edit mesh. Let's apply the same here. That is the glass material. Okay. Okay, let's see. What is this? What is this? Okay, this is the frame that is black. Standard. Let's paint it in black too. At Unreal, we will replace it. Let's see what else we have. The white material. That is the standard type material. Let's see if it is applied. Oh, it's right here. It's a chrome. It is already standard in yellow. Okay, after we can identify Unreal. I believe that the frames, all of them were done. We have some doors here. I have this door here, this one here, and this one here. Let's create a white material standard white door. All right. Let's paint it here. Let's apply white here. Well, I think the frames are all finished. Oh, actually, there is this one here in the bathroom. Let's paint it in blue right here and black right here. Okay, we can attach it one with the other. Okay, and if we want a lot more preciousness, we can paint the border here in another color to differentiate, you know. We can even chamfer this glass to make it look nice, you know. Let's take the attach off. We separate it. Let's chamfer the edge, or with the polygon, or with the chamfer. Let's see. It's gonna be better. That's it. We can invert green, and inside we can put blue. Okay, then we will make the border. Unreal doesn't have the exit color of the Corona and V-Ray, so we're going to simulate this. As far as I know, there is no exit color, so we're going to simulate this trying another color. Okay, cool. So let me see. Let's convert to polygon and attach. Cool. I think the frames are finished. Yeah, look at this. Cool. So the frames are finished. These furnitures we can paint of white. Meanwhile, but no, we're going to paint it of wood texture for a reason, but I will explain it on the other class because this class is already too long. Okay, let's see then. Well, basically just the decorations we have left and the furniture. Okay, But now I can tell you that the decorations are cool, are fine, because I already did that. I already transformed it into standard. So we can hide them. Now we just gotta work on the furnitures. All of these are okay because I already did them. We also did the chairs together. The table, let's check it out. It is in Corona type material. So let's see what we have in Corona here. Standard. Look, we have a Corona here. So, okay. We're gonna leave it more black or gray so that we can differentiate this. Standard. Let's leave the other a little pink. Meanwhile, okay? So that we can differentiate then. It's not grouped. We can hide it. Okay. Let's see the kitchen cabinet. Standard. Let's see the black here. Let's hide it. Okay. The armchair we already did. Okay, great. This one is Corona. Okay, so let's change it in standard. We are almost finishing. Okay, we just transformed it. So, okay, let's hide it. What else? These two already know that they are right. We already did previously. These two are already. Okay, great. Basically, we just have the closet and the piano. Okay, the closets I'm going to make the next class. That is the class that we're gonna talk about mapping. Okay, great. And the piano, I'm gonna leave it here as an exercise for you. Okay. In the finished file at the end of this module here, which is the preparation of the files for Unreal, I'll leave the house already with the materials that we are making together here. And I will also make the piano reducing the amount of standard, decreasing the amount of texture, and turning all of them into standard, okay? Because do you remember, they are all Corona materials and they need to be transformed into standard. I'll do everything here for you, and at the end of this module, you will have the file again for you to download with all the updates that we made until the end of this module, that all the materials are correct, the textures, mapping, okay? So I will leave this exercise for you to do, okay? And transform the piano materials into standard, and at the end of the module, the entire scene will be ready also to send to Unreal. Okay, so I'm going to finish this class because it is long, it is too long, and we're going to see each other on next class, okay, where we're going to talk about mapping. See you soon.